Hey YouTube, how is it going? And welcome back to another quest battle with Teclis, the last quest battle for Teclis, the second one. The Crown of Saphery, you can see it right there. Let's get over to replace. There we go, it's this one. Watch the replay. Now, alright, with yeah, you can read this if you want. With this game, this battle, I played it the first time. I played it for the first time yesterday. And the first time that I played it, I just did what the game wanted me to do, I guess. And that didn't go very well, but I'll talk about that later.
Steel yourselves, my kin. For now we fight not just to reclaim the war crown for the honor of Saphery, but to vanquish the children of the Horned God. They will come at us mercilessly, but know that every Skaven is a coward. They are only emboldened in numbers, and so we must cut them down. The creatures that remain will become ever more craven. Let me deal with the bat. It has slain 2 creatures of Alt One, and they must be avenged!
Right, so we don't have any time in this game because we play on Legendary to get our force right. You get surrounded pretty quickly by Skaven from there, and from the front. So the first time I just made a line over here and a line at the back, and they got me surrounded pretty quickly. And eventually I died and I lost the game. And the second time I knew I had to do things a little bit differently. And this is the second time. So yeah, what I'm doing here is sending my troops up to this corner to make to go up the hill a little bit and to have a much stronger position to deal with them. Otherwise, you just get surrounded so quickly and they just kill you. So yeah, I'm moving my troops over here so we can't get attacked from the back again. And I don't have enough infantry units. You see, I've got 4 spearmen and 1 sword massive hood to like really box ourselves in over here, so that's why I'm going up. And these guys are moving to the forest over there for some reason. And here I'm sending my cavalry in to do some early ass damage on those guys. Just Skaven slaves, so we should be able to do some nice damage on them. There are a lot of them, and they're sending in more. The rest is going away though. So that's 3 of my cavalry units against 4 Skaven slaves. Sending in the first time I couldn't really do it, but this time I can micromanage a little bit more. So I'm sending in my Flamespire Phoenix. He's gonna look at that. I don't know what it's called, but he can do it 10 times and it's devastating. It does a lot of damage. Sending him back again, doing it again over here. You really have to micromanage that shit though, because you need to let him fly over and then click it on the right opportunity. So yeah, now we've destroyed 2 of their units. They're falling back, and we're killing some more over here. They are coming back though, and there are some here doing another one of these attacks. It's useful, but it works a lot better when all of these guys are on top of each other. Also sending in Skaven slave spears though, so I need to get my cavalry out there as soon as possible. But this time I just got so much more time, and I got a little bit easier. Just micromanage my units. Do some attacks here and then, and because of it we've killed a lot of Skaven already. And now half of their army is coming in close, but my archers are ready for this, so they need to charge into a volley of arrows. And their main army is still not attacking. It's going back into the forest there. And as you can see, this is going to be a long battle. It's the hardest battle so far, in my opinion, that I've played. The 5th quest battle we're doing right now. I've got some London Sea Guards here on the side. They should be able to hold the Skavens, so I'm not too worried about that. There's a lot coming though from this side as well over here. They're all the weakest units of the Skavens though. These are all Skaven slaves, all of them, so they're pretty weak. Here they got some better units, but so far, you know, they've got Plague Monks over here, 3 of them. They've got 2 Warpfire Throws, and they've got their leader and missile units as well, but they're just moving back, which is really nice for us. So I'm throwing in the Flock of Doom over here, doing some damage on these slaves. Trying to kill them first before we need to fight the rest. Here they're charging in my spearmen, but it's not really helpful. I'm sending in my Phoenix again because a lot of Skavens are here on top of each other. Let's do that thing again. Look at that. That's devastating. A whole group of Skaven here on top of each other just died. And their morale, they're already breaking. Couldn't even push through my Lona Sea Guards here. So that's very good. Sending him back again, doing another spell here. Getting even more kills again. Look at what that did over here. That's insane. A whole pile of dead Skaven. And now they're broken already. Their morale just isn't too good. And a lot of Skaven are fleeing over here. So I'm sending in my calf after them, my cavalry, to make sure that they're not gonna come back. And that's like the next 3, 4, 5 minutes of this battle. Just sending my cavalry after them, making sure that we kill them for good. Some of them are already coming back, but morale is already wavering, so a good cavalry charge should do it. And here a lot of them are fleeing as well. Let's speed it up a little bit, because this is gonna take some time getting my cavalry in there. It's destroying all of these Skaven slaves to the point where they do not return anymore. The rest of the army is sitting still over here. Moved into that forest there for some reason. A huge group of them is coming back over here. So I'm getting my cavalry out because there are some spears in there as well. My other cavalry is destroying them. They're moving in again, but to my archers. So they're not gonna hold for very long. Moving into my archers. Throwing in my sword massive Hoed. Destroying the rest of them. And yeah, here they go again. They come back and they flee straight away. And a lot of them are now going over the border here, not coming back again. A lot of my archers have stopped them from firing because we need the ammo for the rest of the Skavens. But so far so good. We didn't lose a lot of units. We lost some cavalry units. We lost some Lona Sea Guards. Now I'm going a little bit forward, as you can see right here, because it looks like these guys are just gonna sit there. I don't know what they're doing, but they're not attacking me. So I'm going forward a little bit just to force them to come over to me, going out of my safe position here. But if we're just gonna sit there, nothing is going to happen. I've destroyed all of the slaves, and the rest of them is fleeing and not coming back, so that's very good. Speed it up again a little bit. Alright, and I'm sending in my phoenixes and my eagle to force them to come after me a little bit. Throwing in another nice spell on all of these guys together. They're firing at us, but these guys, look at them, just going down, not hitting my eagles. Trying to get some of them to go after me and to go through my lines. And now some of them are coming, and it's their missile units, they're coming forward. So I decided to send in my cavalry to deal with them, so I can still save my... I can shoot right now, I'm not doing it though. I want my cavalry to finish them off. So here we've got a nice charge of the cavalry. Another nice charge on the warfighters. Let's do normal play. The clan rats and the plague monks are coming though. So I need to get my cavalry out of there actually. Still going after the slingers here. We're not going to be able to kill all of them. But we did some nice damage here already. And these guys are already fleeing. These warfighters, we've damaged them really hard. Killing even more slingers over here. But we need to be careful because these plague monks are incoming. And I don't have the best cavalry in the game. Definitely not. So I'm getting them out again. And yeah, I've did my archers put them on fire at will again. So they can do some damage on the incoming plague monks. We've got some straggler cavalry units who are now getting shot at, but it shouldn't be that slow, you know. It's their fault, it's their own fault. Here comes the plague monks. So we forced part of their army to come forward, which is good. But now we've killed enough Skavens that the bats are coming in. Look at that. 4 units of bat, first of all. Felbats, they're gonna be really annoying, especially against my archers. So yeah, we're gonna stay over, hold this position, fight the bats off first and these slaves. And the rest of the army is still holding there in the forest, which is fine by me. We've killed more than half of the... No, we killed half of the plague monks, almost half. Before they got into the fight, another unit of plague monks, some more clan rats, and some slingers over here. The bats, first of all, it looked like they were going to the forest, by the looks of it. But let's see what they're gonna do. Splitting up, 2 of them are coming my way. But I've sent in my eagles forward, so they can hopefully hold them in the air and they don't go to my arch that quickly. I have another wizard by the way, I mean a lore master of Hoed. So he can fight and throw spells, which is great. And here you see the spirit leech of him, killing some more rats. Most of the Felbats are just ignoring my eagles though, and going straight for my archers. And I was like, really man, really? I'm gonna go for my archers again? And the cavalry, you know, is trying to stop them, but now I find out that at least this cavalry is not good against Felbats, man. They're getting destroyed over here, as you can see. I've got one more cavalry unit going over to the Skaven slingers over there. But the rest of my cavalry units is losing. So I'm sending in my spearmen, sending in Teclis, and I'm sending in my swordmaster of Hoed. And I'm sending in my lot of Seaguard to get into the line here. Another group of Felbats coming in there. The last of my cavalry units dying over here. But they've done a great job so far, so that's okay. Another cavalry unit just died over here, or went away, I'm not... Yeah, here they go. The Felbats killed them. So I'm sending in some of my troops to deal with them. The eagles are dealing with them as well, so they should go down eventually. Another group is coming in though. I've got, what is it, 20 cavalry units here left alive. Don't know when I'm gonna see that though. Another group has come back. 20 as well. But the Felbats, unfortunately, already going after them. And they're so weakened by this point. And they're fleeing already. So let's go over here. It's a little bit more important than the cavalry. I'm okay with losing them. They've done their job. But we need to kill these bats over here. We need our archers. And slowly but steady we're taking down the bats. Another group coming in. Another group here killing my cavalry. We've got some slingers over there. It's just 2 more groups of bats. We've killed most of the rest. They're going down. These guys are running around but crumbling as well. They're dead. These guys are gonna crumble. These guys are dying. One more group of Felbats, but they've thrown themselves into the spearmen, so they will die as well. Crumbling. Oh, there they go, real quickly now. These guys as well. I've got some slingers over here though. I need to shoot at them actually. Alright, so yeah, that was the last of the Felbats over here. But now the last wave of bats. 4 bats again. And a terrorist coming in to deal with us. Luckily we still don't have to deal with the Skavens over there. I'm shooting these guys. They're running away with my last ammo. I don't have a lot of ammo left, as you can see. These Lodden Sea Guards are almost out. These guys still have a lot though. And then my archers over here still have some ammo. But I ran out of ammo for these archers. So I'm just sending them back over here. They don't have a lot to do in this battle anymore. And we've run out of ammo for them, so that's unfortunate. With my cav, I'm going on a suicide attack here, trying to get to the slingers. Morale's already wavering though, and the bats are too close already. So 6 more. We've already been playing this battle for 15 minutes now. And we've done a great job so far, killing a lot of enemies without losing too many of our own. Yeah, the most part is cavalry that we lost, and everybody else still is good. So, you know, more controlling battle where we got things in our hands. Here comes the Terrorgeist, slowly moving in. Ooh, boy. Sending in my eagles to do some damage there. I wanted to hold him in the sky so my archer could shoot at him, but he is already going down on the ground, which is fine. There my eagles can also do some damage. Another unit of Felbats going down over here. Some other Felbats are... three other Felbat units have moved up into the forest. Still got one cavalry unit left. I'm shooting a lot on the terror guys here, sending in my Lore Master of Howitt. And he's actually crumbling already, so we managed to take him down pretty quickly here. It's still going on, but I mean, he's surrounded by a lot of Sea Guards, Eagles, and that Lore Master. And I thought it was time to finish this battle, so I'm sending a part of my forces to go to them in the forest already. That was a spell of my Lore Master. Terragos is trying to escape though, so I'm sending my Eagles after him. Oh no, he's turning around. Probably searching for a vulnerability of mine, a weak point in my defenses. But I'm going after him with my eagle, throwing in what's it called again? Yeah, Spirit Leech on his head. I think with Teclis or with no, I think with Salter, yeah. So now he's going down even quicker. There you can see his health is now really going down. So meanwhile, while these guys finish off terror guys there, I'm sending in the rest of my forces. But the Felbats came in a lot quicker. These guys are still standing there, but the Felbats came in quicker than I thought. So I didn't really have my archers or spearmen prepared for this. And the Felbats go straight for my archers again. Over here the terror guys finally dies. The Felbats are now in my archers, so I'm turning my infantry around to get them, and I need to get my archers out of here as well. The rest of the Skaven are just standing over there, sending in my cavalry to deal with the Skaven since Slingers there. Man, lots happening in this battle. I need to talk a lot for this shit. But this was a really cool quest battle. Still not finished yet though. We're killing some more of the Felbats. Let's speed it up a little bit. Just killing the Felbats over here. There they go, another Spirit Leech on their heads. But there's a lot of them. They did some damage on my archers, but not too much, not too great. So now that we've dealt with the Felbats, we're going into the forest. And at this point, I knew we had them outnumbered. We are stronger at this point. So I'm just sending in my infantry to deal with all of them. Throw my archers at everything. Sending in my eagles soon. My cavalry is going around to attack them from the back. I don't have a lot of Winds of Magic anymore, I think. So yeah, it's just a little bit of a mess. But we have them far. We are much superior at this point than they are on them. We're a lot stronger. So I can do this. I don't have to be real careful anymore. And yeah, I wanted to finish this battle now. So yeah, that's why I sent everybody in. It's my archers behind them, giving them backup. My eagles are going in here. My Lore Master of Howitt could go for their leader, but I wanted to use him for spells, I guess. I don't really know. Throwing in another thing of the Flamespire Phoenix over there. He just shits fire or something, I don't know. But now where's my cavalry? They're over here. They're moving at this point, going behind their backs to attack them at the back. Got some Plague Monks here, still going. Fighting me. But this is the end for them. They're slowly going down. Yeah, I can't even see their leader anymore. Oh, he's fighting my... Yes, I've sent in my Lore Master to deal with them. And he's doing a really good job at it as well. So let's speed it up. Here comes my Cav charging in. Getting the last of those clan vets, destroying their morale. And that is it. There we go. And replay. And let's check this out for a second. My archers did a lot of damage. My cavalry did really well. The Swordmaster of Howitt got almost 500 kills. It's pretty insane, even higher than some of my cavalry units. So yeah, we did really good. And it was a real cool battle as well. Dragon Armor of Anarian, I think it's called. These more difficult names are hard for me to remember. And as you can see, there are a lot more Skaven. And they send in 720 bats to deal with me. That's insane, man. So, alright guys, that was the last battle for Teclis. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then and if you like my channel, then go ahead and do that. Would really appreciate it and would help me out. You would really support a small channel like me. Help me grow a little bit. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys very soon.